All right, continuing on with our new cleric information and Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, we have lastly here the Twilight Domain. So clerics are one of the few classes that actually had 3 domains added, where I believe most all the others had 2. So they got a little bit extra from what many of the others have had added in this book. So up at the top with Twilight Domain. The Twilight transition from light into darkness often brings calm and even joy as the day's labors end and the hours of rest begin. The darkness can also bring terrors, but the gods of twilight guard against the horrors of the night. Clerics who serve these deities, examples of which appear in the Twilight Deities table, bring comfort to those who seek rest and protect them by venturing into the encroaching darkness to ensure that the dark is comfort, not a terror. So it looks like they specialize in nighttime activities. So here we have the Twilight Deities, and there's some examples here in the first column, in whatever pantheon they belong to, right over here to the right. And then beneath that they have domain spells. So if we look down here at the domain spells at first level, here's what you would expect to see. How about Fairy Fire? That's a good one for somebody who's going to be working primarily at night. And Sleep, there's a good one. Third level, Moonbeam, another good one. Sea Invisibility, probably going to be needed. Fifth level, Aura of Vitality in Leomund's Tiny Hut. That'll give you some protection at night right there. Level 7, Aura of Life in Greater Invisibility. Level 9, Circle of Power in Mislead. So there's all the new spells, just as they've done for the other domains, giving you a little special group right there. Beneath it, we see bonus proficiencies. So at first level, you gain proficiency with martial weapons and heavy armor. So that's outstanding right there. Anytime you can get heavy armor and martial weapons, you're always much better able to survive. So here we have at Eyes of Night, first level Twilight Domain feature. Now, this is going to be a popular one right here because this could be an advantage in so many situations. So here we have, you can see through the deepest gloom. You have dark vision out to a range of 300 feet. How about that? You almost never see anything above 120. In that radius, you can see in dim light as if it were bright light, and in darkness as if it were dim light. So they got vision about like an owl here. As an action, you can magically share the dark vision of this feature with willing creatures that you can see within 10 feet of you. So in other words, your party. Up to a number of creatures equal to your wisdom modifier, minimum of 1. The shared dark vision lasts for 1 hour. Once you share it, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest, or you expend a spell slot of any level to share it again. So think about with dark vision out to 300 feet. In so many situations, a lot of monsters may have dark vision, past 60, which is generally what you see with most adventurers. But with this right here, it could turn the tables and give your group the element of surprise, where so many times it happens just the other way around. So also at first level here, they have Vigilant Blessing. The night has taught you to be vigilant. As an action, you give one creature you touch, including possibly yourself, advantage on the next initiative roll the creature makes. This benefit ends immediately after the roll, or if you use this feature again. So look at that, having advantage on initiative roll, always going to be great. Have a decent dexterity, where you're going to be behind the initiative count every time. And notice it doesn't say any limit on this right here. It doesn't say 1 or limited to wisdom modifier or anything such as that. So just keep right on using it as you will. Next here they have Channel Divinity, Twilight Sanctuary, second level Twilight Domain feature. You can use your Channel Divinity to refresh your allies with soothing twilight. As an action, you present your holy symbol, and a sphere of twilight emanates from you. The sphere is centered on you, has a 30-foot radius, that's pretty good size, and is filled with dim light. The sphere moves with you, and it lasts for 1 minute or until you are incapacitated or die. Whenever a creature, including you, ends its turn in the sphere, you can grant that creature one of these benefits. So the first, you grant it temporary hit points equal to 1d6 plus your cleric level, or next year, you end one effect on it, causing it to be charmed or frightened. So you can end some harmful effects there too. Next here they have Steps of Night, 6th level Twilight Domain feature. You can draw on the mystical power of night to rise into the air. As a bonus action, when you're in dim light or darkness, you can magically give yourself a flying speed equal to your walking speed for 1 minute. So get a minute of flying right there. You can use this bonus action a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest. So I guess you better make sure you don't get in any bright light right there. You just fall right out of the sky. Looking next here at Divine Strike, 8th level Twilight Domain feature. You gain the ability to infuse your weapon strikes with divine energy. Once on each of your turns, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can cause the attack to deal an extra 1d8 radiant damage. When you reach 14th level, the extra damage increases to 2d8. And again here we see where they jump from this one, which was level 8, up to the next one, which is not available to level 17. Again, they should have thrown something in that was level 12 right there. But at level 17, we see Twilight Shroud. The twilight that you summon offers a protective embrace. You and your allies have half cover while in the sphere created by your Twilight Sanctuary. So they've used that half cover in other places and other classes we've seen, and they throw it in here, and half cover is very good to have. And of course, you hit that at high level 17, but at that point, you're really going to need it there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, good luck and good gaming.